The Phaseguard skin bundle is about to release in Valorant, but should you buy it? This collection comes in at a staggering 9,900 Valorant points, which is a little hard to stomach initially, so let's take a look at what you're actually getting for all of that money. Phaseguard is the 5th ultra tier skin Riot have made, and typically with these skins, whether you're a fan of them or not, you can at least see what went into those skins to quote unquote justify the more expensive cost. In this case, we have a more grounded military style of weapon, and in a lot of ways this bundle is a successor to Recon. The kill banner is clearly inspired by it, which I'll show you later, and then you of course have the main shared characteristic with the random grips every time you purchase the weapon. The Vandal has 3 options, being the far grip, foregrip, and close grip. Meanwhile, the bulldog only has close and far. Both of these weapons though feature a unique canted ADS, a new inspect animation where you check your weapon, and even new timings to make the other animations feel more tactical. Out of all 4 gun skins, I think the Outlaw is the weakest, as the equip and reload animations are fairly standard, but that inspect where you check your scope is still super clean and really helps sell that mission ready feel. That brings me to the Ghost though, and I think the team just knocked it out of the park with this one. Everything about this weapon is new. It's got a fresh equip animation where you quickly put on the silencer. Obviously it has a completely different pose where you're holding the Ghost on an angle. The reload is snappy, and as you will have noticed by now, the inspect animation once again is unique and has you checking out your weapon. All of the inspects also have this sort of cloaking device where you hit the button and the skin begins to shift in and out of reality. That ties into the finisher too, where you sort of see this giant portal through the interverse, and that's what you get after completing the mission and killing the other team. That's why you'll notice the kill banner changing to match each enemy you kill, as that ties into the whole narrative of being an Alpha Earth agent sent to Omega Earth to hunt down your counterparts. That's another really cool aspect of this bundle, is how tied into the lore it is. Beyond what I just mentioned, these skins are canonically made by Chamber himself, and this was actually teased in an email a few weeks ago. That's why you'll notice some of the elements of his tattoos on the weapons, at least on their base variant. Speaking of, I think that's where this bundle falls a tiny bit short for me, is on the variants. I'm not really crazy about any of them, although obviously there's only so much room to explore different colors while also trying to fit, this grounded military theme. Normally I'd go crazy for a nice purple variant, but I suppose that was a bit out of the question here. Let's take a closer look at the melee for this bundle now, which is the Phaseguard Splitter. Aptly named because when you swing this knife, it's like you're cutting through the fabric of the universe. The Splitter also comes with a new reverse grip, then each individual swing has its own return animation, and of course the inspect is spammable too. I do actually really like the blue variant on this knife because the blade gets this sort of fade pattern as well, and don't get me wrong, this knife isn't going to be cheap if you buy it alone. Based on the other ultra tier knives, it should be 4,950 Valorant points, but I would definitely take it over say Elder Flame, Avori, and Protocol, and those all cost the same. I was saying earlier on in the video that this skin is inspired by Recon, and that's clear in the grips and military theme obviously, but the kill stand is also based off of Recon as well. I don't mind how the Vandal sounds as a whole. It does have custom shooting audio, which you would expect from an ultra tier skin, and it accomplishes exactly what it set out to do, feeling really tactical and efficient. Personally, I just prefer how something like Primordium sounds, but each to their own. For reference, this Vandal skin should cost 2,475 Valorant points, so assuming it isn't upcharged, I'd say that it's a better option than both Elder Flame and Avori. Then again, we've got this Ghost, which is a gun I wouldn't normally go out of my way to talk much more about, but I think it just sounds so nice. Everything about this skin is so well made, and this might genuinely be the best Ghost we currently have in the game, maybe even the best we will ever have. So overall, despite the price point, I think the Phaseguard skin bundle has a lot going for it. Unique animations seem to be the selling point for a lot of people these days, and this collection has plenty. Beyond that, there's the canted ADS. It should sound and feel like Recon, which is one of the most popular phantoms in the game, and then there's the lore ties as well for those that are interested. Personally, I think I will be buying the whole bundle, seeing as I want the Vandal, I like the knife, and I need that Ghost, so at that point the bundle just becomes the better option. Having said that, if you only want the Ghost or Vandal, then obviously just buy those individually, and as always, never buy the knife on its own. It takes up like half the cost of the bundle, so you may as well just take the 4 gun skins and accessories. The Phaseguard Bundle releases at the end of this week, so either Thursday or Friday, whenever the store resets in your time zone. And again, the whole collection is expected to cost 9,900 Valorant points. So let me know if you're planning on buying that, or if you think it's too expensive.